we're going to be talking about the city of Copenhagen in Denmark. The city of Copenhagen, Denmark is considered one of the greenest cities in the world. It provides an expansive range of social services to its citizens. However, these factors are just simply a place to begin when considering moving to this great city. For some background information, according to the website World Population Review, Copenhagen is the capital and the largest city of the Scandinavian country and is home to one of the best universities in Europe. Historically, a maritime hub dating back to the 11th century, Copenhagen now has an urban population of 1.26 million and a metropolitan population of almost 2 million. This nears about 1/10 of the entire population. The website anticipates an urban population of about 1.5 million in the year 2030. About 26% of those residents are immigrants, with 73% being of Danish origin. Most citizens of Copenhagen are members of the Lutheran Church of Denmark, with the second largest Christian community being Roman Catholic. According to Urban Life, Copenhagen's sustainability plan was created by the Danish Town Planning Institute in 1947. The plan is otherwise known as the Five-Finger Plan, and it's concerning the sustainability of the future of Copenhagen. Their goal is to exist as a carbon-neutral city by the year 2050. According to the plan, the motivation for creating a sustainable city was the improvement in quality of life for its residents and their growing economy. They state, "A sustainable city is also a livable city where people can live and breathe, work, and recreate." In terms of their economy, their efforts in sustainability have improved their business, tourism, and real estate. This resulting efficiency has saved the city billions in euros. In this video, we will explore how Copenhagen's plan involves the social, economic, and environmental pillars of sustainability, and we will add our own take on how we can improve it. Copenhagen has a vision for a cleaner, better, and more sustainable future for all its constituents. This goal has both economic and social benefits for all of its parties involved, backed by a plethora of initiatives. First, cycling is a big part of the city's culture, and they want to expand upon this even further. Their goal is to increase the percentage of people that use bicycles as their main mode of transportation from 35% to 50%. They plan to do this by creating more bike roads and bridges to make cycling faster and more convenient. This initiative is projected to save citizens an estimated of 80 euros per kilometer and 230 million euros each year overall in healthcare expenses. In addition to this, more money is saved simply because cycling is a cheap mode of transportation. In terms of social benefits, with more bike roads and better maintenance, more people will feel safe cycling in the city. According to the city's sustainability plan, they also have initiatives to implicate different modes of transportation. These transportations will also help benefit their environmental, economic, and social impacts. This initiative also acts towards reducing the city's traffic, which will then result in a better economic productivity while also making public transportation easier and more convenient for the people. In the city's sustainability plan, under Creating Buildings for Life section, it explains that is an initiative that focuses on making homes and buildings more energy efficient in an attempt to combat with the current CO2 emission levels that these buildings are responsible for. The plan explains that some of the economic benefits include an increased value of old buildings, greater interest for private investment, and a boost in demand/jobs from the construction sector. The plan also describes how some of the social benefits that would be imposed would improve and increase the quality of life for these families in the city. It would also improve the indoor climate of these buildings, which would be more environmentally friendly. Copenhagen's plan for sustainability heavily focuses on the environmental aspects as well. The first environmental solution of this plan focuses on the water quality in the harbor of Copenhagen. About 15 years ago, it would have been unrealistic to witness people swimming in the harbor. Almost 100 overflow waterfall channels directed wastewater into the harbor, causing the water quality in the harbor to be heavily polluted. However, a specific combination of solutions have transformed the harbor to one of the most popular spots in the city. These solutions include intense water treatment, a combination of sewer reservoirs, and a water filtration center. There have been significant environmental benefits due to these efforts. The risk of urban flooding has decreased while biodiversity in the harbor has increased. Another water-related aspect of this plan includes reducing the amount of water wasted by the city. The population of Copenhagen has rapidly increased, thus, efforts to remain a groundwater drinking supply is needed. One of the goals associated with the city's sustainability plan included reducing water that was wasted by its citizens by 13%. One solution from this was to get energy from wastewater by taking wastewater, sludge, anaerobic digestion, and biogas and converting it to energy and fuel. Environmental benefits, as there has been an overall reduction of water consumption of 26%, and water loss in the city has been reduced by 7%. Another one of the goals for the sustainability plan was to implement wind power for the city. In Denmark, 22% of all the electricity consumption is produced by wind turbines. However, implementing wind turbines was not easy for Copenhagen. It had issues regarding limited space, the expense of wind turbines, and the public resistance. The solution implemented local ownership, and more specifically, high-class technology community ownership, and the encouragement of public support for the wind turbines. With this plan implemented, the city has significant contributions to reducing their carbon footprint. One of the wind turbine farms, the Middelgrunden wind farm, eliminates thousands of tons of sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, and carbon dioxide emissions alone. Copenhagen has a goal to be a zero-waste city by 2050 and has a plan to achieve it. In order of importance, Copenhagen plans to generate less waste, increase the reuse of materials, recycle more, and incinerate waste less. These actions will directly help the environment of Copenhagen, as greenhouse gas emissions, energy consumption are both reduced, and a closed loop of resources established. Although they have a great plan which touches on all the key points a major city needs to be sustainable, Copenhagen seems to have a plan that is actually a bit too focused on sustainability, forgets about the basic things the city needs in order to function, like reliability and safety. They plan to have many of their sustainability ideas relying on technology, especially within their traffic systems, but make no regards to the security of these ideas or backup plans in case they fail. This is crucial to any plan because without security and backups, a well-targeted attack could cause catastrophic failures across the whole city, or even small attacks could completely stall parts of society like transportation. Technology expert Cesar Cuerdo independently proved that traffic control systems could be easily hacked in Copenhagen. Our suggestion is that Copenhagen comes up with a plan that can prevent this from ever happening. Copenhagen is one of the most green places to live in the world, but with this little security, Copenhagen could become more safe and more sustainable.